Carly. I'm here with Animal Rebellion. I'm from Australia. I'm from Melbourne. I just recently moved to London. And I was going to write a speech for today, but then I realized that there is nothing that I can put down on paper that can express the grief, the rage, the frustration, and the despair that I'm feeling today. So I live in Melbourne. I live on the lands of the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation, people who have taken care of the land that we now call Australia for tens of thousands of years before white settlement. People who are despairing at the destruction of their country and the continued genocide of their people. And I see that and I feel the most unimaginable grief at what has happened to the country that I call my own. I look at the animals that are dying every day because of these fires. I think of the 500 million to 1 billion wild animals who have been killed in these last few months alone. I think of the 3.6 million cows who have been killed in these fires and the 8.6 million sheep. And these are just approximate numbers, but no one really cares enough about these animals to properly count them. I think of the lives and the homes that have been lost, and I feel nothing but despair. So when I sat down and I tried to write a speech for this event, all I could think of was that this did not have to happen. We're in this situation and we have been hearing the alarm bells for decades. Scientists, civil disobedience, people committing acts of civil disobedience, just concerned citizens have been standing up for decades, for generations, saying that this is going to happen. This is inevitable unless we change our ways, and yet we did not. We did not have to be here, but we are. My country is on fire, and I am grieving. I am grieving for all the lives lost, but what I am grieving more than anything else is that this is just the beginning. The scenes that are rising out of Australia have been described as apocalyptic. My family live in a small country town. There is one road in, one road out. At the moment, I am scared every day when I wake up that fires have started in that area, leaving my family and all the animals that we care for trapped and unable to escape. We live near the ocean, and for a long time I thought that, I'm 22 years old, I thought that I would not be able to retire in my family home because it would be overtaken by rising sea levels, and now I feel like it's not even I'm not even thinking of retirement anymore. I'm thinking of, am I going to be able to go home in the next couple of years to a town that is still there, that is thriving, that is built on community and love like the town that I grew up in, or is all I'm going to go home to a ravaged disaster zone, burnt to the ground, with mourning individuals trying to rebuild but not able to, because this is going to keep happening. This is only the beginning, but this may be the start of the apocalypse, but it is also the start of the resistance. We're here today, we're here with love in our hearts, we're here with fires in our chest, and we are ready to rise up again. We have taken to the streets, we have demanded change from our government. We have demanded that they tell the truth, that they act now, and that they let the people talk. We know what we need to do. We know that there are solutions. We know that we can end the burning of fossil fuels. We know that we can stop killing the animals that we love to contribute to a system that is destroying the planet that we cherish. We can transition to a plant-based food system, and we can bring about a future which is full of justice and equality for everyone. We know this. Our government is refusing to listen, but how are we going to make them? We're going to rise up and we're going to keep fighting. We have rebelled. We have been there. We have taken to the streets. We have shut down cities. We have demanded change, and we're going to keep demanding change. This is not the end. The resistance starts now. I'm here with Animal Rebellion. We are demanding that the government, that institutions transition rapidly to a plant-based food system, because we know that's one of many ways that we can stop this destruction. Today we are here, we're providing food along with Food for All. We are bringing us together as a community because we need to hold each other going forward. We're going to get nowhere by ourselves, but together we can make a difference. We can build a world where everyone is safe, where no animals, no humans, no homes are being destroyed. We can build a world with love and compassion and justice, but we need to not stop. We need to quit our jobs, we need to take to the streets, we need to demand change. We need to remember that we have the power. We live in a democracy and this is our voice. And our voice is saying enough is enough. The future is now. We are the future. The future is plant-based and we are not going to stop until the future is here. Thank you.
Leave in 5 minutes if you want to pick the girls up.
I'm here today. I'm from Australia, as many of you might be. Where are the Australians?